This brand is more than 85 years old and is more relevant and stronger than it ever has been. We're talking about Old Spice. Let's talk about it. Hey Frag fam, John here from Proverbs 27:9 Fragrances. And today we're going to be doing a review and a discussion on the 1938 classic, and that is Old Spice for Men. If you would, go ahead and like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel and got the notifications turned on. That way you're notified every time we upload this sweet smelling fragrance related content. And if you want to help support the channel, Cash App is below in the description. All right, so a classic barbershop fougere fragrance, one of the most influential fragrances in all of perfumery. A 1938 release from the Sultan Company is who owned them. You know, you're probably familiar with their commercials for their, body line.
This new Old Spice shaver is so amazing it'll shave off every hair on your face! Oh no! I'm a hair! You're about to get shaved! Oh no!
Old Spice has always had a lot of different products to go along with their aftershave and their cologne. I would say that their aftershave is what they're most known for. This is the cologne version of that, eau de cologne, and just a little bit more longevity than the aftershave. But Old Spice, they've always had a body line that had soaps, shaving foams. You remember the little glass mugs with the bristle brush that you'd put the shaving foam on with, and they've always, had body sprays, and they really got into in the, deodorant, and probably they've had deodorant sticks that used to come when you get an aftershave, a cologne, and a deodorant stick in your gift set at Christmas. But they got into, really leaning into the deodorant line in the 90s and come out with their classic, their sport, and different ones. And then when they come out with their swagger body line, they really took off, exploded. They've got all kinds of scents now. Of course, they have body wash that sells great. They have their lotion. They have, again, their comical commercials, with their ambassador.
Stop the car! You must think I'm stupid.
Have you lost your mind?
I haven't lost my sense of smell. I know my Old Spice long-lasting scents anywhere.
But for, probably 70 to 75 years, they were mainly known for their fragrance, Old Spice. It used to, or it still does, the aftershave comes with that little stopper. You pulled it out, you splash it on, or your grandpa or your dad splashed it on, and it filled the room. You could smell, this masculine, clean fragrance. It would fill the air. It would just take up the whole room, and not in a bad way, a very nostalgic way. And it's not used as much in 2024, and so I think there's been enough time where it's time to pull it out and get back to spraying it, get back to using it. Do a couple of fresh sprays. I've got the dry down on my right hand. Let me go over the notes real quick. Again, it was launched in 1938. The nose was Albert Hawk. The top notes: nutmeg, star anise, aldehydes, orange, lemon. Mid notes: cinnamon, carnation, pimento, geranium, heliotrope, jasmine. And in the base, you've got benzoin, vanilla, musk, tonka, cedar, and ambergris. And Old Spice was one of the first fragrances to really take and use ambergris as a fragrance note. So, what is this fragrance all about? Well, obviously, there's a ship on the bottle. I'll put the bottle up here so you can see it. You can't really see it when I hold it up, but it's a nautical themed fragrance. In fact, even the shape of their bottle, if you've ever wondered why their bottle is like this is the shape of a buoy. And so there's this nautical theme, oceanic theme, where they were trying to get the idea of being on a ship in the spice trade. You're sailing across the seas. There's the ocean mist in your face, but on board of that ship, you've got all these unique spices from around the world. There's nutmeg, there's star anise, there's cinnamon and cloves, and there's rich vanilla, there's tonka beans, there's all these different flowers, and the geranium and the jasmine. There's all these big crates of lemons and crates of oranges, and then you get that salty, that ambergris, that kind of ocean smell to just bring you into the world of Old Spice. And I think that it is, back, 10, 15, 20 years ago, you was kind of be laughed at if you wore Old Spice. Everybody was getting into Sauvage and Creed and all these different things. But if you've not smelled it in a while, go down to the dollar store, the Walmart, the Dollar General, and buy you I don't know what it is, it's less than $10. Get you a bottle of just the Eau de Cologne Old Spice, spray it on, and tell me that it doesn't transport you onto a ship sailing with all these spices and all these citrus and everything. It's really a fantastic fragrance. It really is. I think it's timeless. It's classic. It's been worn from movie stars like, Cary Grant and James Dean, to presidents like Dwight Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Harold Ford, Jimmy Carter. There's even models. I forgot the name of there's one particular model that this is what she wears. She wears Old Spice cologne and Old Spice deodorant. Young and old, anywhere in between, rich, famous, poor. This is a fragrance for all people through all ages. It's classic. It's timeless. It's it's very clean. It's spicy. It's powdery from the florals. It is aldehydic. It smells like clean sheets, and it gives you kind of that idea of those ocean, those ship sails flapping in the ocean breeze. There's the cedar wood that you might smell the wood in the ship deck and think of that, or smell the chests that the spices are in. There's this rich ambery quality to it. This the benzoin brings this real nice kind of warmth and roundness to it. This is a very round fragrance, so there's no real sharp edges to it. It's inspired great fragrances from things like Paul Sebastian to Stetson for men to Creed, Viking, and it's so influential. Musky, powdery, again, clean, spicy, warm, but fresh all at the same time. And I think it's the type of fragrance that, again, if you go back in time to the 80s or 90s and you wear this, you're just going to be blending in with the white noise. But in 2024, you could wear this and stand out, and I promise you, people are going to say, man, what are you wearing? That smells really good, because it's an attention getter. Now, is it going to last you 8 hours in this eau de cologne? No, but this stuff projects. It still fills the room. it's going to get you 3 to 4 good hours. And good grief, man, for less than $10, buy you 2 or 3 bottles. Keep one in your car, keep one at your office, keep one at the house next to the, your shaving kit or whatever, and just respray throughout the day. I love it, and I recommend it. Old Spice for men. What's old is new. Let's wear Old Spice in 2024 and beyond. All right? All right, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this fragrance. And I know some of you's going to be like, it's too outdated. Or have you smelled it lately? Are you still living in 1990? It's not the 90s anymore. Nobody's wearing this, Get you a bottle, put it on, and be manly. All right. Like I said, like, subscribe, notifications, all that. If you want to help the channel, Cash App's down below. Till we see you down the road, I say God bless. Frag on, frag.